All right, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're gonna be talking about Mr. Beast, and this YouTube challenge that he did,
Yeah?
where somebody actually won $500,000
Yikes.
just by being the last person to leave their circle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna unpack all that today, but more importantly, we're gonna talk about what it says about uh, like strategy,
Oh, yeah.
psychology,
Right.
pushing the limits of human endurance.
It's really interesting, the 100 contestants who started out in that circle,
Yeah.
they were all Mr. Beast veterans.
Wow.
They'd already
Yeah, so they knew.
yeah, they'd already been through the ringer.
They knew what they were in for.
They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah, that raises the stakes right there.
The level of competition was already super high.
Well, and just imagine that, the pressure of potentially being in this competition, like for weeks, months, even a year.
It's wild, right?
It's insane.
And you see it especially in the early elimination. Oh, yeah.
Like some of them, you expect
Yeah, you can
people pushing their limits, dehydration.
Yeah.
But then some of them were just like,
Like
I got to use the bathroom, I'm out.
Yeah. Like there's that one guy that got eliminated because of a raisin.
I know.
A raisin!
Isn't that crazy? A raisin?
What does that say about the pressure they're under?
I think it shows how much their minds are working overtime, right? They're analyzing every threat.
Right.
And it's almost like they overthink it.
Right. Because, what's a raisin gonna do?
Exactly. It's not a real threat, but in their minds,
Yeah.
it becomes this huge thing.
It's like their mind is playing tricks on them.
It really is. It's like the mental game is just as important as the physical one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Like managing your mental state under that kind of pressure.
Yeah. It's huge.
That's what separates the winners from the losers.
Totally. Well, and it wasn't just, the mental game, it was also the social dynamics, right?
Like you had all these alliances and betrayals happening.
Oh, yeah, that's woven into the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's where you saw, like with Hugo and Rain,
Oh, yeah.
like they seemed to have a strong alliance at first.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna go far.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. But then it unraveled so quickly, and he ended up eliminating her.
It's interesting, their bunker disagreements, they showed how
Right.
it wasn't just about individual endurance, it was about managing these complex relationships.
Right.
Negotiating, making tough decisions.
So it's like a real life game of Survivor or something.
Exactly. You got to be strong, you got to be smart,
Yeah,
but you also got to play the social game.
totally. Well, and then, Mr. Beast throws in these physical challenges on top of all that.
Yeah.
That tower building challenge.
Oh, that was a good one.
Right? They had to build this stable structure with limited resources and then defend it from sabotage.
Oh, yeah. And then he throws in the dodgeball twist.
Oh my gosh. The dodgeball twist, like out of nowhere.
24 hours of dodgeball.
24 hours. Imagine that pressure. Like you're already exhausted,
I know.
and then you got to defend your tower while dodging a barrage of dodgeballs.
It was brilliant, though, right? Force them to think on their feet,
Yeah.
adapt, prioritize tasks.
Yeah.
Those are all real world skills, right?
Totally. Like, leading a team, managing a project, just dealing with the unexpected.
Exactly. This challenge is like a crash course in resilience and adaptability.
Well, and speaking of unexpected, what about that hot potato game?
Oh, that was chaotic.
That seemed like pure chaos.
It looked that way.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of strategy involved, too.
Really? Huh?
Yeah, they had to keep track of time, anticipate each other's movements.
Right.
Make these split-second decisions.
Like, do I pass it? Do I hold on to it?
Exactly.
Wow. So it's like this balance between like careful planning and just instinct.
It really was. And I think some of them got tripped up by overthinking it.
Oh, I bet.
Sometimes you just got to trust your gut. And sometimes you got to plan things out,
Right.
knowing when to do which.
Yeah. That's really insightful. So this Mr. Beast challenge, it's not just, mindless entertainment. It's
Right.
like it's teaching us about decision making,
Yeah,
risk assessment,
absolutely.
the whole balance between instinct and strategy.
All of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, and one of the most compelling aspects of this whole thing, I think, was how it showed the power of pushing through discomfort.
Yeah.
Like that 1 foot balancing
That
challenge.
was just brutal.
Right. Just stand on 1 foot.
Sounds easy, right?
Yeah. But oh my gosh, after hours,
Great.
the agony.
You could just see it on their faces, the burning in their
You
lungs.
remember Ronnie
Oh, yeah, sweating like crazy.
just trying to find any way to alleviate the pain.
It was like a real-time demonstration of the mind-body connection.
Right, it really was. And as it went on, you could see it was more than just physical endurance. It was about like Mastering your thoughts.
Yeah, controlling your impulses, finding a way to just push through it.
And that's a skill, right? Like, we can apply that to anything.
Totally. Think about all the distractions we face.
Yeah.
Social media, work deadlines.
Yeah.
That challenge, it showed the power of just being present, being focused.
Oh, that's so true. And, we'll see how that mental fortitude becomes even more important as the stakes get higher.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, we got to take a quick pause here.
Okay.
But when we come back, we're going to dive into the most intense moments of this epic challenge.
Stay tuned because things are about to get really interesting.
All right, welcome back to our deep dive. So we left off talking about that 1-foot balancing challenge, and
Yeah, that was something else.
it was brutal.
It looked so simple at first.
Right. Just stand on 1 foot.
Yeah, but it shows that sometimes the simplest things
Yeah.
can be the hardest.
Totally. And you saw that, like, especially with Omar.
Oh, yeah, Omar.
He pushed himself to the absolute limit.
It was like shaking his face. You could just see the pain.
And remember Ronnie?
Oh, yeah, sweating like crazy.
Just pouring sweat, trying to find any way to deal with that burning sensation.
It was like a master class in mind-body connection,
It really was. And as it went on, you could tell it wasn't just physical. It was like
Wow.
mental toughness.
Yeah, it was about mastering your thoughts,
Yeah.
controlling your impulses, like finding that inner strength to just push through.
And that's a skill, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we can apply that to so many things in life.
Think about it, all the distractions we have nowadays.
Yeah.
Social media, work, everything.
It's constant.
That challenge, it showed how important it is to be present.
Yeah.
To focus,
To not let those distractions get to you.
Exactly.
Well, after, I think it was close to an hour,
Yeah, about an hour.
both Omar and Ronnie finally tapped out.
They fought hard.
They did.
But sometimes you got to know your limits too, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's a balance.
You want to push yourself, but you don't want to, injure yourself.
Right.
You got to listen to your body.
So that brings us down to the final 5.
Okay, yeah.
Gio, Noah, Allison, Akira, and Ronnie.
Mm.
And this is where Mr. Beast throws in another twist, right?
Oh, yeah, he loves those twists.
He does. He gives them a choice, like another game or a traditional, like, last one standing endurance challenge.
Yeah, that was interesting. It showed their personalities,
Right.
Some of them, like Noah, they wanted a quick resolution.
Yeah, just get it over with.
Others, they were more hesitant.
Yeah. Weighing the risks.
It was a tough call.
It was a tough call. But they decided on another game.
Okay.
And the tension, oh my gosh, when he revealed it, you could just feel the tension.
Yeah, what was it?
Paintball shootout,
Oh, wow.
but with a twist.
Of course, there's always a twist.
Their circles would shrink with each hit.
Oh, so it's like a spatial element, too.
Exactly. So now it's not just about accuracy. It's about, like,
Yeah.
being aware of your space.
Yeah.
Anticipating your opponent's movements.
It's like chess, but with paintballs.
It really is. And the alliances, they were shifting constantly.
Oh, yeah, that's the social game again.
You never knew who was going to turn on who.
Like, remember when Ronnie, Akira, and Noah,
Yeah.
they all teamed up against Allison?
Poor Allison.
It was brutal.
She took it like a chimp, though.
She did. She kept fighting.
Yeah, she did. But in the end, it came down to Gio and Noah.
Yeah, those two.
Precision, nerves of steel.
And Gio, he's only 12.
I know, it's crazy.
He really proved himself.
And to think, he almost didn't even compete.
Right. He was an alternate.
Yeah, stepped in at the last minute.
It's like it was meant to be.
It's like destiny. It's an underdog story for
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah.
he was skilled, he was strategic.
He was, but there was definitely some luck involved too, right?
Yeah, those final few shots could have gone either way.
That's what makes these challenges so interesting.
Yeah.
It's skill, it's strategy, it's mental toughness, and it's a little bit of luck.
So it's like a reflection of life itself.
Exactly.
All right, well, we've seen Gio navigate the social dynamics, make these strategic decisions, push himself to the limit.
Yeah.
But how will he handle the final moments of this epic challenge?
Stay tuned because we're about to break it all down.
Welcome back to our deep dive. We're here at the final moment. It's Gio, the 12-year-old,
Yeah.
up against Noah, who, pretty seasoned competitor in this paintball shootout
Oh, man.
for a prize that's going to change their lives.
Yeah, $500,000.
It's crazy.
It's life-changing, and the tension, I mean, you can just feel it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Their circles are tiny.
Yeah.
every shot just echoes with this huge weight.
Yeah, and it's almost like, it's bigger than just the game at this point. It's like this metaphor for life, right?
Yeah.
You got the skill, the strategy, the
And
determination,
then the luck.
and the luck all coming together.
Right, because there's always a little bit of luck involved.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then just when you think the stakes couldn't get any higher,
Yeah.
Noah's dad shows up.
Oh, that was a great moment.
It was like this really sweet, like heartwarming moment,
Yeah.
and then it immediately turned strategic
Oh,
because
no.
Allison, who'd been eliminated earlier,
Right.
she tries to appeal to his dad,
Oh, smart.
Yeah, hoping to like maybe influence Noah's decisions.
That's like the human mind just trying to find any advantage, you know?
It was amazing, but ultimately
Yeah.
comes down to Gio and Noah.
Right.
And every shot, I mean, the intensity just ramps up.
It's crazy how they stay so focused
Yeah.
with these tiny targets. Like
Yeah.
any little shake, any hesitation, and it's over.
And then bang, Gio gets the final hit.
Wow.
Becomes the youngest person to ever win a Mr. Beast challenge.
That's incredible.
$500,000. I mean, it's a moment that people are going to be talking about for a long time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, I think while luck was definitely a factor,
Yeah.
you can't ignore Gio's like whole journey
No, he earned.
from stepping in as an alternate
Sure.
to navigating all the social stuff
Yeah.
and the strategic decisions
Yeah.
and pushing himself to the limit. Like
Yeah.
he earned that victory.
It's like preparation meeting opportunity and
Yeah.
then a little sprinkle of luck on top.
Yeah, and it's a reminder that
Mm.
that even when things seem impossible,
Yeah.
sometimes the right mindset,
Yeah.
a little bit of luck,
Yeah.
and just believing in yourself
Yeah.
can lead to some pretty amazing things.
Absolutely.
Well, this deep dive,
Yeah.
it wasn't just about watching a fun YouTube challenge.
Yeah.
It was about human behavior,
Right.
the power of perseverance,
And strategy.
strategy, and how all those things kind of intertwine.
Yeah, it was a really fascinating look at what makes people tick.
Yeah. So to you, the listener,
Yeah.
as you go through your own challenges,
Right.
remember what we've learned here.
Embrace the strategic thinking.
Yeah.
Build up that resilience.
Yeah, and don't forget about focus and determination.
They're so important.
They're huge, and most importantly,
Yeah.
remember Gio's journey.
Right.
Even when things seem impossible,
Yeah.
the right mindset,
Yeah.
a little bit of luck,
A little bit of luck
and believing in yourself
can lead to amazing things.
can make all the difference,
So go out there and conquer your own circles.
whatever those circles may be.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.